Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited because a $30 cord changed, revolutionized my filming. I'm so excited because I got a cord and it hooks from my camera to my TV, which is actually coincidentally right behind my camera, so I can see myself while I'm filming it. So there's no more checking the angles, making sure the zoom's right. I could get really close and know if it's zoomed in or show your product really close, and I am so excited. $30. It's the best $30 I ever spent. So that is my first favorite of this month. If you didn't know by the title, this is my May favorites. I haven't done a favorite since January. I don't feel like I swap out my products enough to have a fresh new favorites every month. Maybe one day I'll get to that point where I am doing a monthly favorites, but I thought I'd shoot a favorites video, share with you some of my faves this last few months. Last 5 months. This year has flown by. It's almost June, you guys. Almost June. I can't even believe it. But anywho, so I'm looking at myself in the TV. All right, so let's just get right into the favorites. My first, I need a LOreal where it's just gathered right in front of me. Let's see. What I can do is set up a laundry basket, upside down, dump out the laundry on the ground. Why not? All right, so I'm gonna stack my favorites right here. All right, so my first favorite of this month is this Sephora color switch, and I mentioned this in a haul video, and basically it's just a little sponge, and you can swap your brushes. If you use a color on your brush and you want to use that same brush again for your eye look, you can just rub it in this sponge and then your color's gone. So this is awesome. Let me show you. Let me just show you a little example. So let's take my Z palette and we'll pick one of, let's just do I don't know, let's do this bright or dark purple. So get that in there really dark, right? And then if we do that on our hand, super purple, but then we take the color switch and then it's gone. It's literally nothing is there. So this is pretty awesome. I think it was $18 at Sephora, but totally worth it. I use this every single day. So this is a good one for sure. Now I need make it wet. While we have this brush out, I do want to mention this is one of my favorites as well. This is the Morphe M432 brush. I use this to line my lower lash line, and this is an awesome brush. Let me see if I can get a close-up here of the bristles. It's kind of in focus, a little bit. But yeah, so this is a great flat shader brush to really just get right under that lash line. You can use a pencil brush for this as well, but I actually find that I reach for this more with my lower lash line color. So shout out to this brush here. And actually another brush I wanted to mention by Morphe was the Morphe E27. This is my favorite blending brush. This brush is so fluffy. It's a little dome shaped, and I really enjoy this brush for putting color in my crease. I just use it today, so it has some brown in it, but this is an awesome brush as well. So really love my Morphe brushes. I could list all of them in my favorites videos. There's so many that I really enjoy, but these two are definitely standout favorites for me. You hear the kids squealing outside? Boys, be quiet. One moment, please. So the neighbor kids are outside squealing in their trampoline fountain sprayer. So sorry about that. Hopefully you can't hear that too much, but it's in my ear Alrighty, so next up is the TARDIS blush palette. I actually have one of these colors on my cheeks today. It's this color Laugh. It's this little shimmery color right here, and it is so pretty. I love this palette. I use it almost daily. It's fun because you can mix the colors and get different looks with it, so I really do enjoy this blush palette. Alright, so keeping with the face, we're going to move on to the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This I used in a recent tutorial, and I love this bronzer. It's light enough for my pale skin. It smells heavenly, and I just really enjoy this bronzer. So if you're looking for a good drugstore bronzer, this is it. I mean, I think it still runs at $17, but It's a good bronzer, and I've used it to death, and there's hardly a dent in it. So this is just such a pretty, pretty bronzer. I'll swatch it for you here. But very natural. It blends great in the on my fair skin, so I enjoyed that one for sure. I'm actually mentioning a lot of products that I used in my last tutorial, but this is the Milani Baked Blush, and I noticed in my tutorial video that it was like all fingers smudged and gross looking, but here's the packaging. It's this gold packaging, and it's such an awesome blush. I was looking at the other colors at my CVS the other day, and they have quite a few, and I was thinking about getting another rose one, but I'm trying not to buy more blush because I'm like drowning in blush. I have so much blush, it's insane. So this is the color. It looks super orange on camera, but it's a gorgeous coral orange color. I love this blush. I originally thought it would be too orange for my pale skin, but it's actually really pretty. So that's the bronzer, and then that's the Luminoso right here. So really pretty blush. I think these are $8.99, so really affordable, great baked product. So this is from the drugstore as well. I don't think they sell it at Ulta. I've only ever seen it at our CVS down here, so definitely we'll have to take a look at your local drugstore for that one. I guess I have a lot of drugstore products today because the next one is the L'Oreal. This is the Infallible eyeshadows, and this is in the shade Iced Latte. I don't know if it's getting in focus there, but this is pretty much like a pressed pigment. You open it up, and it has this little stamper pad that you could press it down in. This is such a Nicole shade, this white frosty shimmer color, and I got this because I heard it's a dupe for Kitten, Steelist Kitten, and that's the one I use as an all-over lid shade all the time. In fact, that one in my palette is the one that's disappearing quickly, and I don't know about you, but I hate it when palettes, when you use up one in a palette, I like them all to be not even, but I don't like to see pan in palettes. It drives me crazy. So I figured since this is like my go-to travel palette, I wanted to keep the Kitten intact, you know, for when I use it for traveling or when I just need to just use a palette. So what I've been doing lately is just getting my look with this, and then I'll go in with the L'Oreal Iced Latte as my Kitten shade instead. I found that they're not quite 100% dupes, but they are very similar and they kind of just give you the same effect. I'll swatch them both next to each other for you. With both of these, I do use a glitter glue primer underneath. Although they aren't glitter, I do find that it makes it really, really, really shimmery and really stands out. Such an awkward place to swatch, Nicole. Good going. So I definitely couldn't have picked a more awkward place to swatch. So let's actually, let's try that again. Okay, so that's a little bit better. So up at the top here is the L'Oreal Infallible in Iced Latte, and then down here on the bottom is the Stila Kitten. They're definitely not color dupes for each other, so I don't really know how they decided they were dupes, but it's roughly in the same color range. So for the looks I do, they are interchangeable and they work both really well. I've actually found that the L'Oreal Infallible stays on even longer throughout the day, and the first time I did a swatch, I washed my hands and it was still on there. So I don't know if that was like some sort of fluke. I swear I used soap. But yeah, so really enjoyed that L'Oreal color right there. Let's see here. I've made a mess. So the next product I want to mention is the Better Than Sex Mascara. This is the new waterproof one, and what I've been doing is I layer first a couple layers of the original, and then I go in with the waterproof and do a couple more layers. I've found with this product, it takes like a week to get good, if you know what I mean. When you first open a new tube, even of one of the originals, it's like, it doesn't have that thick consistency yet, and I found that I love this like as it gets older, as it ages, I guess you could say. I've found that these, I just love these. I love them so much. I love the way they make my lashes look. Let's see if I can feel, now that I can see myself, I can see if I'm in focus here. Let's see if I can get a close-up of my lashes. They make them long and voluminous, so I like these ones very much. So the next product I'm going to mention is my lip color, and actually I probably shouldn't even mention this because this came in like a holiday set, but all these Tartes, the lip cream ones are so good. I think the lip tints ones are good too. I love these little chubby sticks. I think I've mentioned that before, but this one is in the shade Glamorous, and it came in a 9-pack. There was 9 of these in a little holiday set from Ulta, I think for like $30 last year. I just started using this one like maybe a week or 2 ago, but I love it. I love the red color. I know every time I'm in a video it feels like I'm wearing red and all the reds look the same on camera, but this one kind of has a deeper hue to it. It's just, it's so pretty. Let me see. Oh, it's on my lips. I don't need to swatch it, but it's just a Buddha mist color. It's like a more of a mauve. No, it's not red. It looks so red on camera, like so red. But it's more of a like maroony red, if you will. The last product I'm going to mention is from an Ipsy bag. It's a liquid eyeliner from the brand Ilimisqua. I'm going to let you just try to pronounce that. I got black on my thumb from the outside of the packaging, but this eyeliner is legit. I mean, I hate it when Ipsy sends me eyeliners because I feel like I'm getting so many eyeliners from them, but this one was a real hit for me. This is a super fine point, and I used it to get my wing today. I don't usually bother with wings on a day-to-day basis just because it takes so long to do them. But I do, I love this. I don't even know where you buy it. Probably you would have to be online somewhere, but this is an awesome eyeliner. I am digging this one. And the only thing is that if you get it on your eyelashes while you're putting your wing on, it will make them clump together. So then I have to go in with makeup remover and get it off my lashes. But other than that, this is an awesome, awesome eyeliner. So that's it for my monthly favorites. I shouldn't even say monthly. That's it for my half-yearly favorites. Hopefully I can start doing more of these, maybe not wait 5 months to do them or 4 months to do them, but you know, every other month or so, just so you guys can see how I'm liking the products that I'm buying. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. That's really weird. Ah. But don't blow out the speakers on my TV. I can't stop looking. I saw the TV. So the next product I'm going to mention is the product. So the next product. So now I'm going to actually show you a little behind the scenes. So let me move my laundry basket. Oh, boob shot. Basically. Oh, trippy. That's like Inception. Am I the only one seeing this? This is so weird. So basically, anything that my camera sees, my TV sees. That's so cool.